Yes, people, I hope you've all had a great weekend. It was a bit of a quiet one in the old boxing world. Harlem Eubank got a decent win on Friday against Tyrone McKenna, stopping him in 10 rounds in Brighton. Also on Friday night, Ben Shalom put on an all-female card on Sky Sports at the Royal Albert Hall, and my God, it was about as exciting as it sounded on paper. Every single fight went the distance, and it's just such a hard watch when you know nobody is going to get stopped, let alone knocked out. They should at least have world title fights being 12-rounders over 3-minute rounds, because until then, you will never get stoppages. And even when you do get the odd stoppage in women's boxing, it's always a mercy stoppage from the ref or from the corner, and I just find it incredibly boring now. I'll be honest, I couldn't sit through any of the undercard. I just couldn't bring myself to watch it, but I did put on the main event, Natasha Jonas, Lauren Price. I thought it would be a good fight, and after 3 rounds, I put on the midget pawn instead. Anyway, speaking of midgets, what a fight we've got in the featherweight division this weekend with the return of the Wrecking Ball, Nick Ball, defending his WBA belt against TJ Doheny. I think this is going to be a firefight from the off. Both are always in entertaining scraps, both come forward. What more do you want? So the champion Nick Ball is 21-0-1 with 12 wins coming via knockout. Last time out, he stopped Ronnie Rios in 10 rounds, dropping him 3 times. Easy work for the Wrecking Ball. He's been super active. This fight against TJ is his 4th fight in the last 12 months. If anything, he's been too active. I've seen more of Nick Ball than I have my own knob in the last year. But he is fantastic to watch. I mean, that fight against Ray Ford was such a fantastic fight. He obviously picked up the WBA belt that night on the 5v5 card. A lot of people thought Ray Ford won. It was a split decision. I personally had it a draw. But given what happened in the Ray Vargas fight when Nick Ball clearly got shafted, it was nice to see him get the win there. We all know what Nick Ball's going to do. He's going to come forward. He's going to let his hands go. He's got a fantastic engine. He's banging to his CrossFit, so he's super fit. He can go the 12 rounds, no problem. He gets stronger as the fight goes on. He's got a really good punch selection as well to the body and head, and I do think TJ will struggle with that, especially given the form Nick's in. So you've got to make Nick a big favourite, but he does get hit. There will be openings there for TJ, so he's got to be careful, especially on the inside. Nick Ball, he is a bit too brave for his own good sometimes, but he is literally what he says on the tin. He's a wrecking ball, and he is so hard to beat because he's just on you from the off. The way he applies pressure, he cuts off the ring well. And with the momentum he's got at the minute, it is so hard to look past anything other than a Nick Ball win this weekend. But hey, let's give the Irishman the respect he deserves. TJ is 26-5 with 20 wins coming via knockout. He's only been stopped once, which was last time out against Inoue in 7 rounds. To be fair, he fought really well, TJ. He was competitive, especially early on, but unfortunately for him, Inoue was ripping in those body shots, especially in round 6. And then in round 7, TJ's back went and he was stumbling around like me leaving Weatherspoons on a Saturday night, and the ref had to stop the fight. And he is 38 now, so it's no surprise his body's starting to break down. He's already been world champion. I'm sure he's earned decent money, especially for someone who has fought in the lower weight classes for all of his career. And really, this is one last payday. I think it's one last hurrah. I think he'll be competitive early, but I think Nick Ball will break him down, and I think he'll stop him in the mid to late rounds. But good luck to TJ. I really like him. He's exciting to watch, and he's definitely got a chance if he can catch Nick Ball early. But I think even if he hurt Nick Ball, I think Nick Ball would have enough to recover, and I'm not sure if TJ's still got the legs or the back anymore. He is a southpaw, TJ. He's obviously got a lot more experience than Nick Ball, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did old man him early doors and maybe nicked a few of the earlier rounds. And I'd be over the moon for him if he pulled it off. I just don't see it myself, but what do I know? Let me know your thoughts as always, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Enjoy the boxing at the weekend. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all on the next one.